we're back with the Graham Kennedy Show. Still to come, Bert's Wheel and special guest Barry Crocker. But now, here's Graham.
I'm sorry, are we back, are we?
Graham, what was that?
Me? I just thought you might like a little bird call. A crow call, actually.
Yes, Graham, but I'm trying to tell the viewers about the Seedle range of products. Graham, I don't think our viewers have tuned in to hear bird calls.
No, but this is educational. It is. No, I love birds. I do. Stop it. Don't believe the rumours. I've even studied their mating calls. You're going to love this.
Kennedy, and so are you.
Pardon?
Your dad's full of shit, Kennedy, and so are you.
I shot down 15 planes in the war. Had your dad got the fish shop went, a couple of flathead copped the chop.
So where is Biggles then?
New cars have to be treated very carefully, especially Jaguars. It's racing green, the colour of success.
And it's not.
Shut up, Mackenzie.
He's not coming. No one is.
He is. He is!
Gray, I gotta get going. Otherwise I'll cob it for sure. $15 planes, eh? Never told me that before.
Couldn't, John. They're all secret missions.
See you tomorrow, mate.
Shut up.
Whereabouts? In Mildura. Well, why do you have to go all that way? I don't know why you have to go on and on and on about it, Mum. It's really quite simple. What do you think you're going to be doing? Well, I'm going to be hostessing at first, and then who knows? What sort of hostessing? Oh, Mum, does it really matter? It's a job, and it will pay well. Oh, I wish you would... Hello, love.
Did Dad come round?
Yes, but he had to go.
What's happening, Mum?
Well, you know my new friend, Fred. He got me a job with his new show. It's great. We're doing showboat on an actual boat in Mildura.
Which part are you singing, Mum?
Oh, first off, I'll be more like a hostess helping out and whatnot.
When can I see it?
Oh, Gray, I was hoping you'd be okay staying with Nan for a little while. Just for a couple of weeks. It won't be for long, love.
Come on, Dal. I'll make you a nice sandwich. The fuss you're making, anyone would think it was for the Queen and Prince Philip. Smell, it's off.
It's not off. It's French. The lady at the shop said it's supposed to have a strong aroma, so...
Codswallop. You'll kill him if you serve that up. I've got some lovely cheddar in the icebox.
Nan, fancy people cannot get enough of this shit. No, that's a fair point.
Fancy? Nicky Witter, He's just a grubby man with a grubby mouth.
They say a man shouldn't get his trumpet out in public, but if I feel like having a little tootle when I'm down the shops, who does that hurt, eh, Mums?
You've already told the mums how much you enjoy polishing your trumpet, and that's all well and good in the privacy of your own home, but taking it out for a little tootle down at the shops could be a bit hard on the eye.
You mean the ear?
Okay, Nicky.
Oh, Alfie boy, here it is our first week at the greatest reuse, and you're already giving me cheek.
Said I, not cheek.
Oh, after a joke like that, I think we'd all be grateful for a song.
My pleasure, Nicky.
Invitation from Her Majesty's Armed Forces. Made me the man I am today. Wife's never forgiven them.
Yeah, well, I'm not in yet. I've still got to get through the physical. Don't know if you do things differently here, but back at KZ, the record boy used to clear the wash, stare at it.
You're my advice. Telling me like boys. I've seen you passing around a rope.
The chops will be like leather. I blame myself. Obviously forgot to teach my daughter how to read a clock.
She's coming. Just a bit longer.
So, Gray, you spoken to Nicky yet?
No, but I did speak to Alfie boy.
Fair dinkum. What'd he say?
He called me an asshole, so that's
I
nice.
beg your pardon.
I'm just quoting your colleague, Nan. What did I tell you? Grandmama, you may now serve the letter.
Good afternoon. Delivery here from Mr. Graham Kennedy.
Don't tell me she's brought that boyfriend along.
Mum's been held up. Work.
That'd be right.
Well, she sent a card.
It's ruined. Should have been served an hour ago.
It looks lovely, Mrs. Scott.
And so, Madam Scott, what do you call this delectable fish you so generously lay before us?
It's chops and veg.
Chops and fish, is it French?
No, it is not French. And we have had chops and veg before.
No, it is impossible. Oh, no. Now I seem to recall it was last night. And I think the night before. And you know, I think it might have been the night before that
bet
too.
Alfie boy doesn't treat his nana like this.
Touché. Dance with the Frenchman. Oh, you know you can't resist the charms of the Frenchman. Dance with me, Madame Scott.
Graham.
Tell her thanks, okay? She makes a top chop.
Balaclava's finest.
I got you something. That's a Butte pen. Nicky says so on the show. Well, I thought when you're a famous radio announcer, you'll need to sign autographs.
Thanks, John.
Well, happy birthday, mate.
Yes, Mums, Alfie boy has courageously chosen to do his bit for Queen, country, and empire. We will miss you, my boy.
I miss you too, Nicky. And all the mums. Please don't be sad. We must all do our part, and national service is a wonderful way to help this great land.
Until Monday, Mums. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nicky. Goodbye, listeners.
Bullshit! I'm fucking Alfie boy. I'm Alfie boy. I'm not a soldier's asshole. I'm already doing my bit. I make people laugh. What are the mums going to do without their Alfie boy? I think you got to do something.
It's out of my hands, mate.
Fuck!
relax. Your job will be waiting when you get back.
Mate, you have just landed the biggest job in radio. It's your sidekick, the temporary sidekick, in fact. Okay, well, you've just landed the biggest temporary sidekick job in radio. Yes, you're right. Well, if we can't get a dance on the back of that, there's no hope for us. How about these two? They look like good sorts. Yeah, let's just hang back and watch the band for a bit. Mate, you're famous now. No, John. Famous blokes always get the girl. John. Gray, this is Clara and Val. Clara heard Nicky talk about you on air today, about how you're going to be on the show. Now, Val and I might have a little dance, let you two get acquainted.
So what's Nicky like? I heard he's a complete darling.
Yes, his comic timing is beyond reproach, so...
Would you prefer to dance with Val?
No, you're a great dancer.
No, you look a lot different than I'd have expected.
I'm told I have a perfect head for radio.
What's there to be nervous about? It's just you and me, and 150,000 listeners. You are listening to 3UZ, the #1 station in the country, with the #1 announcer in the country, Nicky Witter. But, oh, wait a second, that's me. It's wonderful to be me. Now, mums, before we begin the show proper, allow me the honour to introduce the latest addition to our 3UZ family, my new record boy, Mr. Graham Kennedy. Hello, Graham, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Witter. Hello, Mr. Witter. Hello, mums.
Well, I suppose we paid to play records, not to talk, Graham. So how about you hit us with that wonderful new Frank Sinatra recording? Just one of those things. Mums, I apologise if we will not be hearing Mr. Sinatra this morning, as our record boy, in the performance of his only official task, has failed to escort the record the 2 feet from its sleeve to the turntable. I'm sure it was a wonderful record, though, Graham.
I heard it last night, and yes, it's one of his best.
A jazzy tune, would you say?
Yes.
Lyrically interesting?
Yes.
Replete with Mr. Sinatra's distinctive vocal stylings?
Maybe I could sing a couple of bars.
You sing, Graham?
No, well, not really. My nan says I do a Ripper impersonation.
Your nan?
My nan, yeah.
Let's hear it, Frank.
Thank you, Mr. Witter. It's wonderful to be here today. Before I begin, can I just say your record boy, Graham, is a... Give him a chance, because he's a ring-a-ding kid, really.
Wait, no, wait. With your nana, that passes for Sinatra, doesn't it?
Oh, she thinks it's very accurate, Mr. Witter.
You sure she's taking her medicine?
2 gins every morning, Mr. Witter.
That's Sinatra routine. You made that up on the spot?
I thought it was the kind of thing you do. There's a mistake, you make a joke out of it. You improvise?
The thing I've noticed is that impros always play better on the 3rd rewrite. You're disappointed.
No, I...
You've looked behind the curtain and you've seen that the wizard isn't so flash. Some of the funniest people in the world are also the unhappiest. You know why? Because there's nothing worse than telling a joke that dies. And most funny blokes live their lives in fear of it.
But not you?
Not me. I prepare. I cover every angle. I listen to other comics. I read every column inch of the papers. I write down anything that I think I can use. Jokes, funny lines, anecdotes. And when I do my show, I use that material. I try to plan everything that's going to happen, even the mistakes. If I'm going to throw a line up in the air, I want to know it's coming down on a tag.
But it sounds like you're making it up when you do it.
I am making it up. Just not at the precise moment you're hearing it.
What's this? My first pay.
It's too much. You'll have to take some back.
Yes, I will. I'll do that. First thing Monday.
You are listening to Nicky Whitlam of Greater 3UZ.
If it doesn't grate on you now, wait till we get to the advertisements.
Listen, allow me the pleasure to introduce my record boy, Graham Kennedy. Come on, you've seen a house before, haven't you? Pleasure may not be the right word.
Delight, Nicky?
No.
Honour to introduce me?
Getting colder. I thought possibly pain. Possibly in the posterior region. I think we should do that joke of yours. You know, the one, what is it? My girlfriend said she liked double entendres, so...
So I gave her one?
Yeah, that's right, yeah, someone gave one.
Not too much beer.
That's why you're queer.
That's why I'm queer. What food?
I'll send you out to Pellegrini's. You can bring me a plate of spaghetti.
Spaghetti? Well, spaghetti's good.
I hate working through lunch.
What bananas lingerie look like?
Now, Nicky, you and Graham made me blush the other day, and I'm not about it.
Oh, nothing wrong with blushing, Mum. It shows a ladylike sense of modesty.
Well, I wouldn't mind so much, but I was at the butcher's at the time, and he thought I was blushing at the sight of his sausage.
You like that, Doc?
I do. I think that's it.
Where did he run, Graham?
I tried to get him, but he was too fast.
We look in on shoppers this week in stores around the city and suburbs as they make up their minds about buying a TV set. People are finding out that they've got a wide choice of variety in the sets that they're choosing, most of them being made right here in Australia, a new industry that's going to grow with television.
Graham, when I say the word television, what do you think? Wake up, Graham.
You said what?
Television is the future. It's radio with pictures. Well, here's the good news. With every TV purchase, the Rank Arena Corporation will give to you a free pair of television-watching pyjamas.
Oh, how are television-watching pyjamas any different to ordinary pyjamas, Nicky?
You watch TV in them, Graham.
Oh.
That's different. Yeah. Graham.
Okay.
Come on through. This way.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum.
A bottle of rum is pirates, not Santa.
Well, Santa gets thirsty too, you know. Now, everyone, I'd like you to meet John Wesley, a true prince of a man.
Pleased to meet you, John. Welcome to our home.
Mr. Witter?
Nicky, please.
Mum, you said Graham was going to bring a girl.
I said Graham was going to bring a friend.
Did somebody mention rum?
Back under the tree.
No, Dad.
Lovely to see you.
So you're saying you're in no way threatened?
When talkies came in, people said it'd kill the theatre. But it didn't. Same for TV and radio. It's just a rough patch is all.
Yes. A mate of mine got laid off at AK and got a job at GTV9, no worries.
My mum always said, learn a trade, you'll never go hungry, Clifford. I didn't listen to her, of course.
Yes, that mate of mine was at the canteen there yesterday. Hard to keep a TV deal secret, Nicky.
I wasn't keeping it a secret. I just didn't want to upset the apple cart.
Can you two stop talking business for 1 minute and come over here for a photo? I want the whole family in it, and that means you and John too.
Just so you know, I'll be hosting an evening show variety. I'll give a notice at UZ next week.
Congrats.
I'll talk to them about you. If there's room, I want you with me.
I don't think they have record boys on the TV, Nicky. Jake.
Uncle Greg, you see my new TV watching pajamas?
They're lovely. Very practical. Pick up every channel.
All right, everyone in together. Big smiles. Merry Christmas.
It's past midnight on 3AK. You're with Bert Newton, and here's a moody one for all you night owls. The sleepless lovers, the burglars, the adulterers, whoever else is still up at this ungodly hour.
Good morning, mums. It's Graham here. How are you this fine morning? Nikki has been held up this morning. So let's kick off with a tune. It's one of his favourites.
I used to walk with you along the avenue. Our hearts were carefree and gay. How could I know I'd lose you?
Really, that's some great names.
Somewhere
unfortunately, just has been terrible sad news. Absolute shock to all of us.
friends
A good friend, I think he has just suffered a massive heart
would
attack.
always smile, hello. No love like our love, they'd say. Then love slipped through our fingers. Somewhere along the way, I should forget. But with the loneliness of night, I start remembering everything. You're gone, and yet there's still a feeling deep inside that you will always be part of me. So now I look for you along the avenue, and as I wander I pray that someday soon I'll find you somewhere along the way. I should forget, but with the loneliness of night, I start remembering everything. You're gone, and yet
Graham, I'm Bert Newton.
I know who you are, Bert. I pass you on the way to work every morning.
It's getting hard pretending not to recognize you.
You knew Nicky?
Met him only once.
You know what the Irish say? You should always go to other people's funerals. So
Well, they won't go to yours.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Nicky well, but professionally he was an inspiration. You both were. Would you like to share a taxi to the wake?
No, I think I might just walk for a bit.
Last week, the world of radio suffered a huge loss with the sudden death of Mr. Nicky Witter. Nicky was not only a beloved radio personality, but also a huge supporter of the Red Cross, an organisation that held a very special place in the heart of this much-loved man. It was his heart that could not give him life, but it was also his heart, which was always open to helping each and every one of his fellow men.
It's a 2-minute segment. Read out the donations. Make people feel good, then you're out. Now, Nicky was going to start with some tags about the TV versus radio.
We have invited
I thought
and joined by his colleague and
2-minute
friend,
segment.
and let me
Read the
say,
donations, give us a smile, then
very
you're out.
good of him to join us
We don't have a
on such
problem.
short notice, Mr. Graham Kennedy.
Next year, I'll be
Graham, welcome.
Pleasure to be here. Jeff?
Thank you. Now, we are running a little behind. Bongo, the fabulous dancing dog, is ready to go. So, Graham, I believe you have some quick donations which you would like to read.
Nothing would thrill me more. Let's see. Shirley Perkins of Ivanhoe, £2. Thank you, Shirley. Helen Godfrey of Brunswick, £1. That's very generous. Gloria Brady of Toorak, 2 pence. 2 pence.
Well, every little bit counts.
Yes, but 2 pence. Gloria in Toorak. Well, that's incredible, Gloria. Very generous. Are you sure you can spare it? Must be the west end of Toorak, I think, there, Jeff. It's never been there myself, but I do hear it's lovely this time of year. Now, let's see, who else have we got? A £5 donation from the regulars at the Duke of Windsor Hotel. I'd love to send a cheerio to the boys down there, but it is after closing time, so it will be too late. They'll be, yes, they'll be drinking in the back room by now, and I don't think they've got a TV. Do they have a TV in the
sorry,
back room?
Graham, we've run out of time. And Bongo, the fabulous dancing dog, is waiting.
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to get Bongo angry. I hear he's a biter. Is that true? Can we get some help here? Bread cross? I'll get you some help. I'll get you some help. Hello? That's you, Michael. All right, no worries. I'll put you on. You're on your own, Jeff. I can't even possibly help you. No, Bongo! No, Bongo! Bongo!
Graham, good to see you, mate. Norm.
Colin Bednall, station manager.
Hello.
Thank you very much for coming in at such short notice.
Graham, we'd like you to meet the new owner of the station, Sir Frank Packer.
Yeah, I saw what you did on the telethon. Colin and Norm seem to have liked it.
Oh, thank you.
Graham, as you know, television's a new medium and therefore requires a whole new set of skills. And we're finding, for example, that many of the performers don't really use the camera, the intimacy that it affords. There's a tendency...
Jesus, Bednall, I'm getting old here. This is the situation, Raymond.
Sir Frank,
I'm looking for television presenters. So far, I've got a choice between ex-radio blokes, who sound like Lord Muck, and theatre actors who mince around like a bunch of woolly woofters. Now, I need someone to host a new television program. It's a variety show. Your name came up.
So, did you host?
Yeah, well, I'm willing to take a big risk with you. I'll give you a 2-week contract, £35 a week.
2 weeks?
Take it or leave it, Ray.
Sir Frank, I'm earning £35 a week right now at UZ.
Yeah, well, now I'm offering you £30 a week.
Yes, I'll take that.
Glad to have you on board.
Thank you, Graham. If you could just step outside for a moment and we'll sort out the details.
So I'm the host?
You're the host of a new show.
Ah, good.
I'll see you in a minute.
Make it go round at least once, right?
It's really hard.
Get some props.
And my notes?
And makeup for Panda?
Television City. We hope you really enjoy the show.
Everything's shaping up then.
Whether here in the studio or...
Fine, yeah, feeling good.
Do you mind?
Lounge room.
It's just that while I always feel that the double Windsor adds a certain lustre to a man's appearance, the four-in hand is actually far more suitable for these slim ties.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Mr. Bednall, truthfully, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know the first thing about television.
Well, I'll let you into a little secret. Nobody knows the first thing about television. Not me, not Norm, and certainly not the audience. We're all sailing into the unknown together, Graham.
The highest quality.
But
And I don't say that laughingly at all, ladies and gentlemen. We really
fine.
Thoroughly entertaining. And now, here's Graham.
Thank you. Jeff, thank you. Welcome to In Melbourne Tonight this evening. Coming to you live from our studios in Television City in Richmond. I'm Graham Kennedy, and of course this is our first show, and we're very, proud to be with you this evening. We've had some wonderful support for the show, many telegrams of congratulation, a bit like a wedding, I suppose. Let's hope it works out better than most marriages I know. Because divorce can be terrible for families. This particular telegram is from the esteemed owner of the network, Sir Frank Packer, and it reads, "Congratulations, P.S. don't stuff up." So that was the telegram from Sir Frank. Thank you. Well, we've got real old-fashioned entertainment for you this evening. Singing and dancing and music aplenty. I'm sure you all know our announcer, Jeff Corky. Corky, I believe you're a musician yourself. You play the flute, isn't that right?
I did study flute, yes, Graham.
I see. And tell me, Corky, do you enjoy playing with your flute? I've heard it can be quite relaxing.
No, I finished my music lessons after I stopped school, so...
Oh, good. Thanks for that, Corky.
One show down, Keneally. 9 more to go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please can I have your attention, lend me your ears, but fear not, I come to praise Caesar, not to bury him. Such professionalism and skill I have never seen. Certainly not over the last 5 nights anyway. So, thank you. Here's to week 1. We survived.
Did we?
I appear to be warm and breathing. Okay? You're fine. Norm, what do you think of the show?
Well, on camera, you're waving your hands around like a schoolgirl. People in Camberwell will think you're a cook.
Good.
Great. It will get easier. I thought it all went well.
Corky, let me explain something to you for future reference. When we're on air, flute means penis. All right?
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Well, hey,
come on,
enough shop talk, all right? Now relax, drink up, enjoy yourself. Okay, and Monday morning, we're back to do the whole thing all over again. You'll be fine.
Out delivering papers.
Nan, do you think it's strange that I don't have a girlfriend?
You'll meet someone eventually.
What if I never had a girlfriend? If I never got married? What if I stayed a bachelor?
Some people say there's nothing worse in this world than being alone. But I think there are worse things. We'll get your brekkie on.
Hello, Graham. Sorry I scared you. The stage manager told me to come right in.
Of course. You look well.
Do I? Oh, thank you.
I'll get you some tea.
Oh, the way people feed you tea when you're grieving. What are they expected to do? I mean, it's tea, for God's sake.
Please.
Nicky would be proud of you.
Nicky would have done it better.
He would have done it differently.
I'm sorry I missed the wake, Kath. I meant to call. Just things have been so hectic. I'm sorry, I'm no good
I know
with these
you're
things.
busy, but I wanted to give you this. It's been sitting there in my bureau drawer, and Nicky wanted you to have it. It's his gag book. The Bible, he called.
I don't deserve it.
No, you don't. You've been a shit, and you should have come to visit. Just take it, Graham.
Let's go straight to the Tusselix ad after the Marvets.
Why not? Long and boring should make more scintillating television, and they've misspelt revolutionary.
If it's long, read it fast.
Good talk, Norm.
Good talk.
Thank you to the Marvets, a chiropractor's dream. Anyone who's ever had a cough knows that they aren't much fun. The trouble is, old-fashioned cough mixtures like this one aren't much fun either. They can be hard to swallow yourself, and if you've got sick children, it can be a nightmare. But new cherry-flavoured Tusselix is different. It really is different than anything else you've ever had. Why don't we do an experiment? Hey? See how different Tusselix really is. Panda, would you help me out with something, please?
He isn't reading the copy.
I'll let him run with it.
Panda, ladies and gentlemen, our barrel girl, but also resident cough mixture taster.
I don't actually have a cough.
Oh, that's okay. The mixture doesn't actually work, so you're even. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test both the mixers on you to test how much better Tusselix tastes. Now, first, we're going to have to make sure that there'll be no peeping. All right, everything in order here. Okay, now, as the doctor said to the prostate patient, how many fingers is that?
I don't know.
Squealed the patient, perfect. Now, Panda, here is the first mixture, which I think you should find to be a very pleasant cherry-flavoured surprise. Righto, Panda. What do you think of this one?
That is delicious.
Really?
I think that even children wouldn't mind drinking that.
Well, good. That's good. Now, here's the competition brand. What do you think of that?
That tastes like axle grease.
This one? Oh, smooth.
Don't worry about it. The pricks will call us.
It's a cough syrup, and I thought I might give it some lime.
Look, let me make this absolutely clear. Tusselix are suing. I was up half the night with Sir Frank screaming invective down the phone at me.
When he goes quiet, then I get scared.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what he'll be thinking. The lawyers tell him it's going to cost him millions.
Oh.
Secondly, he's blaming us.
Oh, shh.
I'll call you back. Right out.
Now, Sir Frank, my lawyer has advised me that I shouldn't comment on the incident, so...
Well, actually, listen to him and shut your mouth.
Good.
I just had a call from Harry Thompson. He's the CEO of the company that owns Tusselix. He tells me that by midday today, most stores in Melbourne have sold out of that cherry-flavoured shit. Apparently, people are going in the shops and asking for, and I quote, the stuff that Panda said tastes like axle grease.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Bloody lucky is what it is. Anyway, he wants to buy another spot on tonight's show.
Well, I don't think we have any space left.
Oh, of course, it's tight. Colin's right, but if he's willing to pay our late scheduling fee.
What is our late scheduling fee, Bednall? Double?
Well, I'd have to check.
Triple. Isn't it, Colin?
I think you might be right, Kennedy. Triple.
Remember, if they're hurting, they're murting.
60 quid a week. There's a little prick Nicky is.
My bum is so tender, I could sit on a penny and tell you the date. It was a joke, Joyce.
I don't think you brought it to the right place. I mean, who organised this?
All right, so myself and Jock dressed up as babies. We're in our strollers. We're trying to find ways to get attention from my mother. I get all this pussy and I just don't know what to do with it. Right. Yeah, it looks much smaller when it's on its side.
100 quid. Jeez, why don't I just give him the keys to my bloody house?
Good enough for the Italian. Now, are we going to be able to fit into normal-sized strollers, or are we going to have to make proper bigger ones? We have a large stroller. Getting into some serious pussy these days. Why don't you wake up, mate? Sorry, what page are we up to here, mate? Page 3, Jeff.
200 quid. Why don't we just give him the bloody station and be done?
Sorry, I'm not going to pinch it. I'm just admiring.
You like it?
It's very classy. Not the prettiest model, but then I've always thought looks are overrated.
So, you enjoying your new job?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, dancing here is the best gig outside Broadway.
We have something in common.
So I hear.
What, you've heard I'm a fan of musical theatre, have you?
I have a friend that visits the States a lot. He brings back all the new releases. I just got the soundtrack of the Flower Drum song, if you're interested. I just live around the corner. We could go separately.
Actually, I just took delivery of a 35mm print of it this week. Maybe you'd like to watch the film instead.
You have a cinema?
Well, my house had all these empty rooms, so I thought, why not?
Shit, that's amazing.
There is one problem, though. I'm all the way over in Frankston.
Well, I'm game if you are.
I wonder. Would you mind riding in here? Just while we're driving out of the studio. Maybe when we arrive at my place.
Is this a sketch?
People wait. Out the front. Fans. They notice everything. And the guards here leak like sieves.
Don't forget about me.
Never.
Oh, it's Tim, by the way.
I know who you are, Timothy. Comfy?
Nice enough, I suppose, if you like this sort of thing.
Well, this sort of thing is very much in demand. It's Danish, which Colin assures me is a good thing.
Well, I'll stick with my old settee, thank you.
Oh, that's fine. You can put it over there, in the corner next to the stereo.
What are you talking about, Graham?
Now, the master bedroom in this house has more floor space than our entire house.
Seems a waste.
Only if it stays empty. And tomorrow, we go to the movies. Spotted lunch at the Seaboard. Meanwhile, 3 removal trucks and 10 removalists move balaclava here. Everything right down to the ducks on the walls.
I like balaclava where it is, Graham. In balaclava.
But, Nan, imagine all the chops and 3 veg you could crucify in that kitchen.
I like it where I am, thank you. I've never needed to be anywhere else.
The kitchen has a dirt floor. Every winter you get chilblains, you complain about it.
Don't need this. Well, I don't see why you need it either. I'll be waiting in the car.
And we're certain to be hearing a lot more of that one as it continues its race up the hit parades. It's coming up to 11 o'clock on Melbourne's own 3XY. You're with Bert Newton on the Bachelor Club, the show dedicated to freedom-loving men everywhere. And I'll be spinning all of your favourite hits until midnight.
Just feel safe in a radio studio. Must be the red light over the door. Makes me feel like
the world's been closed out.
You keep doing this even though you've got your own TV show.
Have you seen my TV show?
Yes.
Bert, I'm fussy. When things aren't just so, it tends to bother me.
I believe it's called anal retentive.
No, I call it growing up with Grandma Scott. You know, I had the same attitude towards the show. I want to get it just right.
You're already rating 40s. What more could you want?
If I rate 45, it means that 55% of people aren't watching. What are they doing?
Eating, sleeping, drinking, having...
Can't they be doing that at the same time as watching me?
Well, how do you intend to achieve this ratings monopoly?
Tell me, Bert, do you play an instrument?
Piccolo.
Piccolo. I thought it was a flute.
Well, I don't like to boast.
You enjoy playing with it?
Only in private, Graham. In fact, I've got a friend who's got a triangle. True story.
Sounds it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to In Melbourne Tonight, brought to you from Television City here in Bendigo Street, Richmond. And now, here's Graham and Bert.
Hello, I'm Bert Newton.
Big deal.
What a terrible thing to say. I am very happy to be here with Nine, a wonderful television station. You know, over the last couple of weeks, there's been many mentions about where I might go. Channel O, Channel 7, even Channel 2. And it's true that Channel O did make a very, very big offer.
Well, more likely than not, he's going to be lost in the shuffle there anyway. But it'll be, you know, nice.
So, how are we, fellas?
Good, thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much. Yes.
Saw the ratings up again. Bloody brilliant, hey?
Yes, things are moving in the right direction.
I might just go and...
Yeah.
Dude, Look, you don't have to worry. I know what this is about. Fluffed that feed line last night in the caveman sketch. No, look, I know it's not good enough. I just got to study my lines more.
Corky,
study them in
Corky, I don't care about the sketch.
Oh.
Jeff, I was over at the Tarak show. I was speaking to Happy Hammond, and they'd really like you back.
Oh, yeah. Got some guest stuff.
No, full-time.
Full-time, yeah. King Corky returns.
Well, I mean, I can't do it. I only sleep 5 hours as it is.
Well, this would be a chance for you to catch up then. Doing a daytime show instead of night.
Instead? I've been on this show from the start. I've done everything you asked. I've worked the hours. Colin. I know I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer or anything, but I mean,
Corky, this is nothing personal. This is purely have to put the show first.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Oh, you don't have to apologise, Colin. I know where this is coming from.
Hi, Graham. I just wanted to say thanks for the invitation and for the job.
Hey, you're welcome.
Richard Croft.
Yes.
I'm the new writer.
Yes, of course. Well, make yourself at home, Dick. You're one of the family now.
Well,
So
maybe we could meet up later.
I want you to meet the producer of The Removalists, Harry and Miller.
Harry.
Colin tells me you'd like to tread the boards yourself sometime.
Well, I'd also like to see world peace and an end to income tax, but I won't hold my breath.
Well, we're taking the show to London. We're looking for some investors.
Right, excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Give me a call.
I will. Bert, don't believe a word he says. He's full of it. So, how are things going over here? Cheers.
Oh, we were just saying to Tim, isn't it? Oh, God, you've got such stunning views.
Now, I imagine if I lived here, I'd just spend all day looking at the surf.
Well, there is no surf. It's a bay.
I mean, from my place, all you can see is the back of Abbott's Brewery.
Here's our chance to, excuse us, to immortalise this precious moment.
Oh, my God, there's Bob Dyer.
Would you like an introduction?
I wouldn't know what to say to him.
Oh, what about, hello, Bob. How's your box?
Famous people are nice, but they're very messy.
I'll have the help in tomorrow.
You can't sleep here with a place stinking of beer and cigarettes. Hardly any of them used a coaster. And none of them brought real presents, just alcohol. So impersonal.
How about we show Graham our present, Mum?
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Now, no peeking.
What, you couldn't have wrapped it, you lazy sod? Oh, Bert, no, buy me a drink first. Oh, she's beautiful.
She's a he, mate.
Well, he's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Come here.
Okay, now, Six. Let's clean up.
Oh, come here.
Oh. It's funny, I see you every night on the television, but never like this anymore.
Well, you work days, I work nights. Ships passing in the night. Still, once your house is finished, we'll be neighbours.
Yeah. I don't like to worry Val, but... Christ, the whole thing is pricier than I thought. I might have to move in with their mum and dad for a stretch.
Move in with me.
Hey?
Well, I have all these bedrooms, empty. Most nights I walk around trying to work out which one to sleep in.
We couldn't.
Imagine how much fun we'd have if you moved in here.
I'm not sure Val would go for it, mate.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, I guess it does make sense. Just until our house is finished. What do you think, Val?
Whatever you think, John.
Well, my dear, I think this house needs a woman's touch. Meet our newest writer. John and Val gave them to me. Apparently, it's the only breed without the capacity to know when they're full.
That is interesting.
Yes, I thought so, Colin.
Rightio.
Mate.
OK, we're late as it is. Let's get down to it.
Norm, you must hire him.
Done. Good. Right, I'd like to welcome Richard Croft for his first meeting.
How rude of me. Rover, this is Dick. Make sure you only steal his good ideas.
Well, he seems to have quite a few of those, Graham. Richard?
Yes, I was just talking with Colin, and I was telling him that when I was in the States, I saw Lenny Bruce do a routine on the JFK assassination.
I'm aware of Lenny Bruce.
Then you'll be aware that comedy's changing. I mean, the pies in the face just don't cut it anymore.
You need to realise, Dick, that IMT is light entertainment. We don't want to remind people of the worries of the world. We make them forget.
All I'm saying is that audiences are getting more sophisticated.
Have you seen our audience?
Who was that woman we had on the wheel last week? Eunice?
Eunice.
Eunice.
Eunice from Sunshine.
Eunice. Dick,
Yep.
Eunice. I think you'll find that she's quite indicative of our audience,
Well,
Dick.
my feeling
Eunice.
is that Graham's at his best when he's interacting with the audience. Breaking down the fourth wall. Anyway, what do you think of this? We have some photos of the writers, and Gray throws some of the jokes from the desk, and the audience sort of judges them. So if the gag goes well, and Gray throws to the thumbs up, happy snap, and if it dies, then we cut to the sad shot, thumbs down.
Like a Roman amphitheatre. Oh, how appropriate.
I like it. The worse the gag, the bigger the laughs.
Hang on, I'm confused. What do the writers have to do with the gags?
We do write them.
Yes, but I sell them.
All right, then.
No.
Now,
Colin, do you think Bob Hope advertises the fact that he has 15 writers?
We'll table this.
He doesn't, Colin.
And we'll talk about tonight's show. Norm, what do we got?
Yes. TAA spot. Usual dog food spot.
Yes.
Seagull spot.
Should be a good show. Now, I had a look at the running sheet, and for some reason it seems a little light on.
I've just spoken to Norm. He's worried that the second segment's running long.
Right, well, I can lose 5 minutes out of the TAA segment. I did milk a dry last week.
That'd be good, because I want to get away early. I've got a late reservation at Florentino's.
Pick up, Rover. Good boy. You may eat. Oh, Rover boy. Oh, this is delicious, this is. This is beef dog food. You may eat. It was going to be the way, wasn't it? I thought you were getting dressed.
I'm eating my breakfast.
Lead up. I need to be at the studio in 45 minutes.
Funny, you had the idea of rehearsals until 2.
The wires don't really matter here, Timothy. I'm going. If you want to lift, you better get moving.
Maybe I'll stay and get a taxi later. I'd like to meet your friends again. Wesley's. They're lovely people, aren't they?
Please. Need to get going.
Fine. I'm not getting in the boot.
Jesus, what's wrong with my boot? You know, people would love to get into my boot. I even put a pillow in there.
You hear yourself.
What?
I didn't come out of the closet to get in your boot.
Okay, well, how about in the back seat? Under a blanket?
No, I'm not sneaking out of here. I want to ride out in the front seat of the car, as normal people do.
In case you're a fucking idiot, I'm not normal, Timothy.
You could be. I mean, you don't need the show anymore. You got plenty of money. We could go away together.
Let's try another one, shall we? Not because I want to. Oh, Dick, is it? No, is that seriously all we've got? Well, good. Because I love it. Now, you've all heard about the security scare in Canberra. It seems the new security guards didn't recognise the Prime Minister. When he went past, they yelled out, "Holt, who goes there?" And the Prime Minister, Mr. Holt, replied, "Don't ask me who goes there. It's your job to know that." And I don't you dare laugh at that. Bert, was that a joke to you?
A pun, I suppose, Graham?
Can we get a shot of Richard? Richard Croft, ladies and gentlemen, is responsible for that wonderful, deft piece of wordcraft. Now, Richard's job is... Do you know what... I don't think that... What is it you do, Dick? Colin, can we check the lock on the liquor cabinet, please? I think Dick may have been siphoning again. Going well tonight, don't you think?
The whole thing was a thumbs-down gag. It was intentionally written to be bad. That was the point.
It was written to get laughs, Dick. Isn't that what I got? Honey, I'm home. Wednesday night. Oh, Italian. Oh, my favourite. We'll have the red. You know, I had a shit of a day at work today, and for some reason I couldn't care less.
Well, we had a good day, didn't we, John?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the builder popped by, reckons we're getting close to lock-up.
Once that's done, we could move in, at least theoretically.
Oh, that's wonderful. Of course, being able to lock a place up is one thing. Enjoying home cinema and a built-in spa bath is another.
Well, those things are nice, but...
I was actually wondering one other thing. Just while you're waiting for your house to be finished, why don't we go away together?
We?
Well, the three of us. Perhaps a Mediterranean cruise. We could see how well Val's Bolognese stacks up against the real thing.
What about the show?
There are more important things in life than television shows.
But we need to save for the house.
It wouldn't cost you a cent. In fact, I'd pay you a wage. Val, you could be my chauffeur. John, you could be my secretary.
Well, you always wanted to see Rome.
Well, everyone must see Rome before they die, or so I'm told. Rome and Yarrawonga. Just think about it. That's all I ask.
Absolutely overstepped the mark here, Colin. He's called me a drunk, he's called me untalented, a poof, ugly, all on air.
Well, you are getting the laughs.
Oh, that's exactly what he would say, Jesus. Okay, look, this isn't about me. My wife is humiliated. My mother's
Richard,
very
what
upset.
would you have me do?
Oh, Christ, I feel like I'm back at school, Colin. And like the big hits picking on me, I've got no comeback.
What you have to realise is that Graham brings in half the revenue for this network.
You know this is bullshit.
This is television.
That's bloody cheap, isn't it? I want you to know I'm going to get this bloke. I'll go after him with everything.
No.
No, what do you mean, no?
No, Graham, we've discussed this.
Look, we've decided that making a court case out of it will just make it worse, increase the attention.
Oh, we've decided, have we?
Yes, mate.
Huh?
We.
Right. I respect your wishes, but you're wrong. We have to fight fire with fire.
Graham, you're in the public eye.
Yes.
We know that. We understand it. But for us, it's different.
We prefer to just let this lie.
Fine.
Then, Graham, you know, because that stuff with him throwing the food on the floor.
An anonymous IMT insider. Now, who do you think that they might be referring to, Colin?
Graham, you throw a stone in the canteen, you're going to hit somebody with a gripe. Usually legitimate.
About me?
No, about anybody.
No, I want something done about this.
Graham, I can't help you with this.
Fine.
It's just...
I'll help myself.
Graham. Graham. Listen. Don't misunderstand me. I would help you if I could, but I can't. I'm leaving.
Leaving what?
Well, here, Channel 9. Probably television.
Why?
I'm just not sure anymore about what we do.
Oh, we sell a lot of pussy in a can.
I'll give you that. We do. Hairspray and brassieres.
Look, if this is about Richard, I'll stop.
No, it's
I'll
not about
stop.
Richard. It's not about Richard. It's just... I just don't feel like I belong here anymore.
And I do.
You'll be fine. Have an hour and come back. He's fine. It's fine. All right, now,
I'm not going to sue, although I could. There are some things which are so beneath contempt that to even notice them is to get one's nose dirty, so I'm not going to notice what was written in here
There are some people who are so low that to even address what they say is to get one's nose dirty. So I'm not going to address the pathetic worm who spat this nonsense out. What am I going to do with it? Well, what it deserves. I'm going to put it in the bin. We've been over at the house, sorting things out. Thought we might stay there tonight.
About last night's show. I know I didn't exactly follow Val's wishes.
Not just Val's, mine too.
Okay. I was trying to make things better.
Make things better? For us or for you?
For everyone.
This whole thing has created a lot of stress for us. For me. I just need some time to think about it.
Please. Don't go.
Gray, right from the
You're my old
start, I
friend.
told you this arrangement was temporary.
Don't turn your back on me.
I'm not turning my back on you. I'm moving into my house with my wife. It's perfectly normal. Look, this whole thing will blow over. And then we'll have you over to our place for dinner. Repay some of the hospitality, eh?
You know how I feel about you.
You just said we're best mates.
I want you to tell me, John, do you know or not?
I'm keeping Val waiting, Gray.
I got your message.
I wanted to say sorry for that business at Frankston.
It's first class.
Well, you always said you wanted to dance in Broadway.
When do you leave?
Not waiting. I have things I need to do here.
You're sending me away so you don't feel bad.
I'm not sending you away. I'm setting you free, Tweety. Yes.
Graham? Thank God.
Something wrong.
There's some bad news.
Well, the ratings are out. If we were beaten by fucking Gunsmoke.
No, it's not that. Graham, we've been trying to contact you all day. It's your grandmother.
Mr. Kennedy, your nan's in room 8. I'll take her if you like.
Oh, there's no need.
Please, it'd be an honour.
Is she asleep?
Since the strokes, it can be hard to tell.
G'day, Scotty. How are things? I suppose you're wondering what I've been up to lately. Let's see, do you want the news about my private life or the article questioning whether my talent has waned?
Excuse me, Mr. Kennedy. So sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if I might be able to trouble you for an autograph. Got a pen here somewhere.
It's fine.
G'day, Gray.
All hail our new head of comedy. We're all thrilled to have you here, Dick. Thrilled.
Well, it's good to be back. Reunite the old team.
Yes, little Dick has come a long way. Head Dick. Dickhead.
It's always champagne comedy with you, isn't it, Gray? Look, I just came down to tell you that if there's anything I can do for you, please call.
What could you possibly do for me?
You have had several obscenity warnings from the Standards Commission.
Yes, I did get your memo on that, Dick. Very, very interesting.
Look, I think that you are the greatest comedy talent this country has ever seen.
Yes.
But the political diatribes, the pointless smut, the nastiness, just puts people off.
Are you threatening me, Dick?
Not at all. I'm just saying that a pissing dog is one thing, but there are limits. Frank's not running things anymore. Kerry is. Things have changed.
What happened to the young writer with dreams of changing comedy?
I had kids.
Well done. You bred.
If Colin was here, he would tell you exactly the same thing.
Richard, my boy.
We're back with the
You
Graham
aren't
Kennedy
Colin's
Show.
asshole.
Still to come, Bert's Wheel and special guest Barry Crocker. But now, here's Graham.
I'm sorry, are we back, are we? Sorry, I was just having a little doodle. Now, a word from the lovely Rosemary, who's going to tell us about something. What are you going to tell us about, Rosemary?
Well, Graham, I'm going to talk to you about hair.
Lifeless hair. Hair that's lost the kind of body and shine it had when you were a teenager.
Excuse me. At least it's mine, which is more than enough to say for some people around here.
Thanks very much, Graham.
Well, at the Cedar Institute, they've found the secret to shiny, full-bodied hair using a new mix of herbs and spices and... Graham, what was that?
Me? I just thought you might like a little bird call. A crow call, actually.
Yes, Graham, but I'm trying to tell the viewers about the Cedar range of products. Graham, I don't think our viewers have tuned in to hear bird calls.
Oh, but this is educational. Oh, really? No, it is. It is. No, I love birds. I do. Shush. Don't believe the rumours. They're fascinating creatures. I've even studied their mating calls. You're going to love this.
We could lose our license.
Bullshit.
Look, from now on, we'll have to pre-record.
Check my contract. I go out live.
This isn't my decision.
Oh, you're right about that, Dick. Yes, it's Mr. Kennedy here. Can I speak to Mr. Packer, please? Yes, that'll be fine. Emily Kate, it's Graham here. How are you? Good. Good. Darling, can I speak to Mr. Packer, please? Well, tell him that this isn't a social call. This is about the future of his high-standing program. I see. No. Yep. Okay, you have a good day. You...
I think you might be overreacting. It was just one bad meeting.
9. We can go wherever we want. Any network. We could be the producers. We could get rid of all those hangers on.
Oh, Graham, I've got a family. A steady income's a hard thing to come by in this business.
So this is all you aspire to, is it? TV?
There was a time when you thought your life was complete because you made coffee for Nicky Witter. Great, I can't risk losing my career.
You're with me.
There's no risk to you. You're the king. I'm just a second banana.
Listen, so what will you do without me?
Employed, mate. Reminds me of the nun who decided to leave the church to get married.
Days.
Graham, fuck off.
Did I get the part?
You didn't turn up to the audition.
I assume that's a no, then.
I thought we both agreed about this show. It's perfect for you.
Yes, but it turned out I knew the director.
But that's a good thing when you know the director.
Ah, what if he didn't like my read? I'd be humiliated.
We've been trying to get you onto the stage for 7 years now, and still nothing. Am I failing to get the message here?
Thank you, but...
Batman.
That's what they call butlers in the Navy.
Oh, he freaks me out.
Yes, he freaks me out a little bit too, but he does make a mean ginger fluff.
Graham, what's happening? You've been on holiday for over a year now.
I have a top-rating radio show.
Yeah, and you do it from your bedroom, which is appropriate since you sleep through it. Listen, mate, you got to jump back into the pod. Graham, fame is like a bank account, right? You did a Tonight Show for 12 years. That was deposits. You build up a big balance, but since then, it's just been, what? It's been withdrawals. Withdrawals.
I'm waiting for the right role.
Yeah, and I respect a new direction, but I have a responsibility to inform you about every serious offer, even if it's TV.
Harry, this here is a facsimile machine. I'm sure you're familiar with them.
Yeah.
Now, this is how I'd like to communicate with you from now on.
What, all the time?
All the time.
Uh-huh. OK, we'll talk about that in a sec. Now, Seven are offering a late-night talk show. A bit chatty, and there's still a bit of argy-bargy about the dough, but I...
Thank you, Batman. Would I like to host the Logies? Taxi's back from whence they came, would you, Batman?
Hello, Graham.
I thought you were having a party.
We did. Yesterday.
The fax said Saturday.
Today's Sunday, Graham. Besides, but I told you to piss off.
Yes, well, nobody tells me to piss off.
Here, grab a bucket. Got some nice Riesling left over. Oh, are you coming?
So, sorry, Narlene, what are we actually doing?
Feeding chickens, Graham.
Uh-huh.
Feeding chickens.
With Riesling.
So, you working?
I'm in a transitional phase.
Well, a wise man once said, life is what happens while you're waiting for it to begin.
Well, that sounds like a fridge magnet.
Yes, but it was a very wise fridge magnet.
Shit. What's that?
It's a cow, Graham.
Are they all that big?
Welcome, Gwen. How long have you been collecting rocks?
What the fuck do you want, Dick?
Look, I don't want to fight, okay?
So you got my responses to your office?
Yeah, the fuck-off stamp must have saved you a lot of time.
I'm a busy man.
I hear you did a movie.
We wrapped 2 weeks ago.
What was it about?
Well, Harry thinks it's about regret.
Oh, it's a good thing. So we've all done things that we're not proud of.
Maybe it is just about football.
Happy with it?
Well, nothing blew up. I copped no pies in the face. I didn't have to advertise shampoo, so yes, I'm thrilled.
You miss it, Graham? TV, the audience?
I did it for 15 years, Dick. You get less for murder.
You're still the king.
No, apparently Bert's the king.
Bert's a stayer. You're always the innovator.
Of what? Dick jokes. Pissing dogs.
You gave something wonderful to people. You made them laugh. I'd give my right arm for an ounce of your talent. And for years I watched you. Tried to work it out. Eventually, I realised that I can never do what you do. You either got it or you don't. What made me so jealous?
You're welcome to it, mate.
The show's called Blankety Blanks. It's a game show, plenty of room for comedy. There's good money, great team, good writers. All you have to do is stand up and say your lines. Leave everything else to me. Think about it, Graham. Just relax. You might even enjoy yourself.
You've certainly got the form to win everything today. Lights and buzzers, ladies, we'll get going. Now, Gwen, Olga, and Rosemary. $20 each. Away we go. First round. I Love a Sunburned Country is a line from Dorothy McCullough's poem entitled...
Noeline, Dick came home. He was so drunk he thought his wife was a turkey and he tried to blank her.
Well, I love a little bit of turkey. He tried to stuff her.
That is disgusting, Noeline.
Wash your hands, Jeffrey.
Out your bum, Gloria. Now, Dave, Dick came home. He thought he was so drunk he thought his wife was a turkey and so he tried to...
Pluck. That's what Dick did.
Did Dick?
Dick did.
Clever Dick.
Hungry Dick.
He can't... We're off the air. We're already off the air. That's a record. That's a world record, Dave. Congratulations, you've broken it. Are there any other networks I can work for? 2? I'm not going to work for 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want to gather around for a second, please? We just got the ratings through for the first episode. We were hoping for a 20. We secretly expected 15. We got a 43, so well done.
Fantastic.
Superb.
Graham, you want to come up here, please? This is all about you. Graham?
Got anything planned for this evening, Mr. Kennedy? Maybe just a quiet night in?
Of course, later on, when Graham became a huge star, they did buy you a pair of trousers, eh?
No, they just kept swapping desks. They gave me different desks. I got the program manager's desk, the receptionist's desk. I even had, at one point, Sir Frank Packer's desk. Remember Sir Frank Packer's desk, the one with the machine gun in the front? Oh.
I'll say this for Sir Frank. When he fired people, they stayed fired.
Is the paper bowl?
We hope so.
That's a lot of shows under the bridge, Herbie.
Yeah, little sketches under the bridge too, Graham.
Yes.
A lot of wheel contestants under the bridge.
And a lot of barrel girls you had under the bridge too.
Graham, you promised no personal stuff.
Sorry, but that's live television, you see. We did it for years, 5 nights a week, live. Live singers, live band, live sketches, dead audiences. Not tonight, though. We were a young group of performers in an even younger medium. Not sure of what we were doing, but whatever it was live. There was no take 2. Some of the jokes may have been a bit second-hand, but we didn't know. Some of the things we did in those days were impossible to do, but we did them. We were young, we were live, so we did it. And then we came back. And then we came back the next night and did it all over again with Joff and Rosie and the gang. So if anyone ever offered me take 2 of my life, I'd do exactly the same. With the same people, the same crew, at the same channel. But perhaps a different crow call.